clinics with volunteers to promote these programs for those who need it most.
And if I may, it's good to see the honourable member from Saanich Gulf Islands in the House and recognize her for a question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. I mentioned when I got a chance to speak to the House on another occasion that I wanted to run around and hug everyone. I haven't reached you all yet, but I am very happy to be back. My question to the Honourable Minister of Environment, he may not be so happy to see me back, but it's based on the report from the Commissioner for Environment and Sustainable Development, whose report says this clearly, quote, "The 2030 emissions reduction plan is insufficient to meet the 2030 emissions reduction target." To which I add, the 2030 emissions reduction target is too weak to meet our global share of responsibility for the Paris Agreement goals of holding to 1.5 and as far below 2 degrees as possible. But the Commissioner did say there's barely enough time to do more to meet the weak target. Will this government cancel the TMX pipeline, ban fracking, and put in place an excess profits tax on the oil and gas?
The Honourable Minister for the Environment and Climate Change.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank my honourable colleague. It is good to see her in this House, and I agree with the findings of the Commissioner. We need to do more. Our plan shows that we're at 34% towards a 40% emission reduction target. Since he has done his study, we have put out a number of new measures to help fight climate change and accelerate the reduction of climate pollution, Mr. Speaker, including zero-emission vehicle mandate, new methane regulations, and by the end of the year, as the Prime Minister announced in New York, we will have a framework to cap the emissions of the oil and gas sector. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
And so brings us to the end of question period. I see rising on un appel au règlement.